Hey, what's up guys? This is Josh here from My Alpha Empowerment, and today I want to talk about how important it is to make a commitment to come up higher. You know, all of us possess the power of one thing, and you own nothing but this one thing. You know what that is? Choices. All of us own choices. We don't own other people. And if you're in a position right now where you don't feel that confident and you feel like you could be making more money or you feel like you could have bigger guns, I want you to know that it is your choice if you want to grow in each one of those areas. If you grew up in an unstable environment, or if you grew up and you felt like you've always been rejected, I want you to know that I believe in you. I want you to know that I used to be insecure, and this day I look back and I laugh about how I was insecure because I don't feel that anymore. And I want you guys to experience the same thing. You've got to make a commitment to come up higher. And all it takes is a big choice, a big fat choice. And there's nothing else in this world that you own. So I encourage you to not be discouraged right now and to know that you are in the driver's seat of your life. If you've never had a beautiful woman to date, if you've never had a good job, if you've never had that many friends, I'm guaranteeing this right now that all of that can change if you want it to change. If your friends in high school told you you will always be that loser, you will never mount up to anything in life, well, I've got bad news for them. They're wrong. And you are gonna make that change. You know, if you consider yourself to be out of good shape right now physically, or if you feel like you could have a better job, all it takes is literally you taking a notepad, sitting down, and writing out your goals. Writing out realistic expectations and literally accomplishing them one at a time. You don't need to follow a scam for weight loss. You don't need to follow a scam for building more muscle. Because by experience, building muscle is a great thing. Because you're growing on the outside along with growing on the inside. And you learn that you can go from being skinny to being a buff guy. You don't have to take any synthetic drugs. You don't have to take any synthetic pills or powders to get big and to get strong. I know from experience, because a lot of those things were very toxic to me, and actually when I got off of all of that, my mass and my muscle size and strength went through the roof. All it comes down to is having the right nutrition along with the proper weight training routine. And you've got to pay close attention to how your body reacts to each kind of training. You know, for me, training on machines, I saw very little results. In fact, I felt like I was getting skinnier because I was just burning through the muscle. As where when I use free weights, it is so effective. I am using all of my stabilizer muscles, and it's forcing my muscles to grow the best possible way. Now, let's say you like machines and you see great results on machines. What do I want you to do? Do I want you to drop that and do what I do? No, I want you to record it yourself. And I want you to go out and try new things, as long as you're being safe. And I want you to see what works best for you. There is no one right diet. The best diet and the best plans for working out are the ones that you enjoy and the ones that work the best for you. So don't be discouraged. Try new things. That's what I did. And as far as getting a better job, you know, I encourage you also to just sit down and write out what you love doing. If you're a great writer, if you draw amazing, that's not my strength. If you make good films, that could be a strength of yours. If you like cutting grass, you might want to start a landscaping company. It could be anything. And there is no one right job for everybody. You've got to make a decision what you truly want to do. And if you've grown up in an environment where you've been told that you can't do what you love, it's time to get rid of those thoughts and it's time to move on to something new. It truly is. And you could strategize and go from one job into another one slowly. That way you're not out of money for a while. Make sure it's smart. Don't do anything crazy. Make sure you use your head when you make these decisions. But as long as you're moving in that right direction, as long as you start in that direction, you're on the right path. Because most people don't get started on that path. Most people wait for the path to come to them. However, as a man, there are times where you've got to trailblaze. You've got to get the machete out. You've got to wipe down things that are in your way. And you've got to make your way, because at the end of the day, if you're not doing the thing you love doing, life is going to be very dull, very boring, and it's not going to be fun. So in summary today, I just want to encourage you guys to make that commitment to growth. Make that commitment to come up higher this year than you ever have. You don't have to wait till the first of the year to start this. New Year's resolutions usually aren't that effective because you put undue stress on yourself for one day. However, you should always be evolving. You should always be growing, whether it's the first of the year or whether it's some other day. You're always constantly growing. So guys, have a great day and keep evolving.